Quick disclaimer. Should we comment on the author of a fanfiction, we are simply using context clues based on the content of the fanfiction being read. These comments are speculative and not meant to be insulting or judgmental towards the author. Similarly, any statements or opinions read as part of the fanfictions do not necessarily represent the values of the hosts.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Pick a Fic, the world's #1 fan fiction podcast. I am your host Micah. With me is my good brother Jason. Jason, how are we doing today?
I don't know. Taking care of my dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, you're addicted to
Jurassic World Evolution. My first addiction, PC addiction this year was Ratopia, and that didn't go as well as I hoped. So I started a new addiction, which is Jurassic World Evolution, because I really liked Planet Coaster, and this is their next game. So I'm just like, you know what? Dinosaurs are cool. Let's just go for it. And it's been pretty fun. My first dinosaur died, which is nice. It was during the middle of a sabotaged power outage, so I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm like, it died because of the power outage.
Oh.
And then I fixed the power outage, forgot about it. I'm like, wait a minute, what was that one dinosaur that died? And it wasn't available for me to see anymore. And then I found out one of mine was missing because the velociraptors ate it.
Oh, wait. So was it in the same
Yeah, well, they're
feel
both. It was two carnivores, so I'm just like, well, I've never done two different species of carnivore in the same thing, so I put them in there, and I think because it's 3 velociraptors and one of those things, I put it in there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. I didn't want to put it in with the vegetarians, and I needed it to complete a quest and get money. So it died to give me money. I think that's all it did. Now my current mission is to cure a bunch of sick dinosaurs from other facilities. So they get transported in. I don't know what they are because it just says the name of the dinosaur. And I'm like, I don't know. Do I put it with the herbivores or do I put it with other carnivores? And the second one I got in was a carnivore and it was with the herbivore. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I had to move it again. It was annoying. There's a lot of issues with that game, like minor little quality of life things they could improve.
Well, they're on the third one, right? I think
they released the third one last year, maybe even this year. Well, it had been last year because it already goes on sale for $30, $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do recommend it. It is still really fun. Just a nice, because those types of games. My favorite part about management games and RTS games is that you can literally just you have 15 minutes to kill. You can just pop it on, play for 15 minutes, and then turn it off. There's no, there is a story, but there's no real, it's not like you're. That's why I couldn't play Yakuza that much. Just because it's a lot of my free time is 15-minute, 30-minute bursts, and it's you can't really play Yakuza for 30 minutes because if you start a cutscene, you're in it. You're in it for the long haul, and that's not bad per se. But with my annoying time management, these games are best for me. So anyway. More importantly, I've been playing Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were playing.
This game is utter garbage.
Yeah.
I'm on I did the pirate thing, the pirate world, and I don't remember. I don't haven't unlocked the Bone Temple yet.
But
I think I have to be close because I defeated the Ifrit.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what happened after that, even though I've played that game a lot growing up. I don't remember anything from the story. But it's one of maybe even it's this game and Star Fox Zero are two of the worst controlling games. They're tied for each other. They're very bad. Although I bet once I finally play Free Riders, that will just take the cake. Or Tony Hawk Ride, anything on the Kinect basically. Anything on the Kinect will probably be worse. But we haven't gotten there yet because we still haven't found the Dragon Ball game for Kinect.
No, I was picking up today. I actually went to one of our local game stores. Or
You've
yesterday.
Been out? Okay, I was gonna say
yesterday.
You've been out already.
Sorry,
they're not open right now.
Yesterday I went to one of our local game stores because that's attached to a mall because that's where GameStop is. I went to GameStop to having a $15 deal on some recent games. Like some of them are only like 2 years old. Like so, I picked up Mario and Luigi Brothership for like $15, brand new.
That's good.
So it's like, yeah, absolutely. So I picked that up, but then I went to that game store and tried to look for like Dragon Ball and anything. Just
I've checked
nothing.
those shelves specifically
Nothing,
2 times
dude.
for the Dragon Ball game, and it's not there.
It's not rare. It's not expensive per se. It's just I can just never find it. I guess people just want to keep it or something. But yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings is interesting because it's one that we grew up with and we just played all the time when we got it.
Yeah, we didn't know it was bad. It's like me playing Enter the Dragonfly growing up. I didn't know that was the bad Spyro. I just liked that it was Spyro.
Right, and like you think it's yourself. You think that you're the problem, like playing it. Like you think that you're just bad at it. It's just funny how like Angry Video Game Nerd. That was like the point, was that he just reviewed games that like, that you most likely played in your childhood and like didn't realize how bad it was until you look back at it. And then like to me, it's like Sonic and the Secret Rings is probably like the most, I think. Like the most relatable thing.
It doesn't even do what the game says it's going to do. Like it says you hold the Wii remote, the like button side of the Wii remote towards you, and you'll back up. That's not true. That is not true. You have to. It's like it has to be at an angle, like even lower than that. You have to be pointing it at your crotch, basically.
Yeah,
and
it's
to
so
go forward,
awkward.
you just hold it straight up and down.
Yeah.
You don't push it forward, actually, because then it kind of like loops back around to the backwards. And like if you push it too far forward, you'll start going backwards. It doesn't do what it says. Like in the tutorial, it says forward for forward and backwards from backwards. There's no standing still. Like you have to press a button to brake and then you can stand still.
Yeah.
Which is unintuitive. Like intuitively, you hold it level, face up to stop moving. Like it should be like the more you tilt it, the faster you go. But it's like a button. They basically replaced a button press. Like the run button is now tilt forward, and there's no like analog. There's no slider. It's just on or off.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work very well. Even if the motion controls worked well, that still wouldn't work very well.
Yeah. It's just funny how like I just got done playing Sonic 06 and now you're playing another bad Sonic game from this.
The wheel wants us to play bad Sonic games, I guess.
Apparently. But yeah, I, on the other hand, I've been playing a bad game, which it would get a lot of controversy, and that is Dynamite Heady for the Sega Genesis, made by Treasure, the legendary Treasure, the awe-inspiring treasure, the treasure that everyone wants, everyone needs, everyone...
In other words, your least favorite game studio.
Wait, no, okay, I only play Gunstar Heroes, and now I'm playing Dynamite Heady. And Gunstar Heroes is like okay, yeah, you know... good. I don't think it's like phenomenal or fantastic. I think it's good. But Dynamite Heady. So I literally just downloaded like the first ROM I saw of Dynamite Heady. That was just like the American version, whatever. I just downloaded that and I am just getting my ass kicked. Like it is hard.
Like I'll beat like 8 levels in Sonic and the Secret Rings, and I'll look over and you're still on the same boss. I'm like, what is going on?
And it's just like it has this gimmick where like you control like Dynamite Heady, who like I guess lunges his head at things. So you can lunge it to like get to other platforms. You can lunge it at enemies, and that's it. That's all you do. There's like not much like variety. Like you don't even do any like cool things with it. It's just like a I guess tool to get to another point of the level. Like it might as well just be a Mario jump, because that's what it is. Except it doesn't do anything cool. And it's like not like most of the game. I have so many things about this game. Like most of it is just boss fights, which just are just so annoying. I don't like. I'll literally be done with one stage. I get done with a boss fight, and then the next part will just be another boss fight. and sometimes there's 2 boss fights in one level, and I don't know, and just barely even platforming at any point. And once I like got done with like multiple, like a really hard boss fight, it just brought me to a shmup. And now I just had to do a shmup for like 3 acts, and that wasn't fun because it was just like the power ups were really like bad and not fun to use, and the stupid babyface boss, just absolutely sucked. Like that was just so hard. So I do some digging, and so when they ported it to the US, they of course made it extremely hard. They also took out all of the text, all of the dialogue. They didn't even bother translating it. Then they just took it out. They took out more of the, like the Eastern, like the Eastern cultural things, and just replaced them with like different sprites. It's like really like, and apparently somebody made like a fan translation of it. So I played like the level that I'm stuck on right now, and I just played the fan translation. And yeah, there's just dialogue now, and it's actually like engaging dialogue. Okay, yeah, it's like it's a dialogue in a platformer, so it's like, you know, it's what you expect, but it's still like it's just so much more engaging when there's actual dialogue. It's so annoying. So I don't even know what to do at this point. Do I just restart the whole game and play it how it's meant to be, how the developers intended it, or do I just, because I'm already like I'm on stage 7 out of 9. So
well, is the fan translation the Japanese version?
Yeah.
Then you just play that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be slightly easier.
It's slightly easier, and it's like, yeah, it's what it was intended to look like.
Yeah, there you go. You've solved your problem.
So that's Dynamite Heady so far. Not impressed at all. Like, yeah, I guess I am more impressed about the spectacle of it, because it is a gorgeous like Genesis game. I mean, lots of detail, and like yeah, like little bits of detail that you kind of see in the backgrounds, and I really like it. I just don't think that's what they should have put their time and effort into. It should have just been about making an actual good video game. But
you're not playing the real version.
I'm not playing the real version, so I can't say anything. But yeah, then I just gotta finish the Silent Hill 2 remake, and then I'll probably move on to Forza Horizon 6, because that comes out tomorrow.
Oh boy!
People already saying it's game of the year.
Won't be mine.
IGN gave it a 10 out of 10.
I don't even think I've played a game this year yet.
Metacritic gave it a 90. It's so far a 92.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess the general public loves those games. I don't.
Racing fans also love
every new Horizon game has drifted further and further from what I liked about loved about the first game. The first game is phenomenal, and I don't think any of the other ones matter, honestly. Like, I tried 4. I got like maybe just a few hours in, and it's like they're just making it worse. They're, like,
yeah.
To me, my personal taste, and like what I got from the first game was obviously very different than what the developers and everyone else who played that game got and wanted more of from the first game. Because like what I liked is that you had this like goofy rival who was like constantly trash talking you on public radio. He was always better than you. He always had a slightly better car than you, and you were going scraping away from the bottom to the top, and you demolish him at the end. It's so fun. And
well, like Porter Robinson's language is played in the background while you're raising it,
and it's like the soundtracks are on all of them just kind of like mostly mid to bad. With like each game has one good song, like 1 to 2 good songs in it, and I love that. I love that there isn't like one. It's like Cars, when we would play Cars as kids, and I would turn off all of the music except Drive by the All American Rejects. That's the only one I would turn on, and it would just be that for like my 1 hour play session would just be Drive. It reminds me of that, and I like it. But it's like, and then the third game was like, oh, you are in charge of the festival. I'm like, what? Ew, I don't want to be in charge of the festival. And it's like, you can do whatever you want. There's no restrictions. You just like, it's like Minecraft. They made it Minecraft, where it's like, you don't have a goal anymore. Like, you kind of do, but it's like, I don't care. To give me a guy who's like way too mean to be a real person and let me fight him. I want to be, and that's my issue with the franchise. And then the fourth game, I mean, you're not in charge of the festival, but they just like, 3 and 4 just give you random stuff. You're just like, oh, your first car is like the 2 best cars in the game. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because
they keep giving you cars, and it's like you had to work for it. And I don't remember anything with the second one, but I assume it was also the same in the second one, where you had to work for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to stop ranting.
Well, no, yeah, they just gave you cars left and right. Forza Horizon 3 was like the first game that it was either that or Destiny 2, first game that I pre-ordered. And I mean, I loved it. Like, I absolutely hooked. So I played the first one, and I was like, oh, this is so much better. First game is so much better. It's so much more engaging. It's so much, like everything, you just feel like you're just more engaged with everything. I'm saying, like, the same word multiple times in this podcast.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and 6, I most just want to get because I just put it in, like, a Horizon mood, I guess, but I don't want to just like replay one of the older games and then
5. You haven't played 5 yet.
I don't really care because like in Forza Horizon 4, I didn't play it, but I watched you play, and yeah, they just made it a simulation. Like they even like,
oh yeah, I forgot about
like
that.
Okay, like yeah, so like the first few games were grounded in some way, but there is still that sense of like what do you call it, like I guess unrealism. I don't know. We do it all because, like, yeah, the Horizon Festival is so unrealistic. Like, it could never happen in real life.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's so cool.
But it also did such a good job making you feel like you were actually a part of the festival. And then they just kind of just took that away, like because like now in Horizon 4, every loading screen you're in a white void. And or like the loading screen of like the missions, like introduction to a mission, it would just be like you're just in a white void, and it's just like, so this is just a simulation. Then you're in the room in like the Oval Office in Death Stranding 1, where it's just like it's all just holograms essentially. That's what it feels like, and I don't feel like I'm actually there. And like that's just such a huge part of racing games is the immersion, and I don't know. Horizon 6, just from what I've seen of like gameplay and trailers, looks like they're actually like it's just going to be a lot more immersive. It's like the cities actually look like cities and feel like cities. Like in the original game, you just drove through a city and it, like 2 blocks and it was just done. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. Anyway, this is a fanfiction podcast.
It is.
And
is this our longest Pleasantries?
I think so, but I'm fine with that because if you click on the fanfiction, Jason,
okay, hold on. Google Gmail was being slow for some reason. Okay, it's loading. Progg by Austin.Baker888, based on a true terrible event that unfolded while I was playing Pikmin 1. Is this our first based on a true story?
No, well, Mario's Nightmare.
Well, I was going to bring that up. That's like implied to be, but it wasn't confirmed.
I was thinking about Mario's Nightmare. I think that was all real.
It probably was, but that's not confirmed.
Right.
This is our first confirmed based on a true story podcast or fanfiction. This is a Pikmin fanfiction. There's a little guy as the picture.
It's a Progg.
Okay. Cool.
Well, okay, finish the description for finish.
I did.
No, you haven't.
Well, okay, fine. I'll do the details, which is not part of the description.
But whatever.
This is rated K+. It has 1,256 words, 2 reviews, and 8 favorites. This was published December 30th, 2017. So that's the 3rd game.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's such a huge gap between 3 and 4. I keep forgetting how big the gap was.
So my experience with Pikmin is that you played all the games and I didn't watch you play them. That was something you just did. And then you just like, hey, do you want to play Pikmin 3 multiplayer? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to get addicted to Pikmin if you make me play that. And we did, and now I'm addicted. I really want to play Pikmin now. Because it was some of the most fun... Like I grasped the the concept and the controls of, was it called Dundori mode, right?
That's just the fourth game, but yeah.
Oh, well, whatever the Pikmin 3 version. What's the Pikmin 3 game called?
I
Doesn't
can't
matter.
remember.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I just started after the second time, I just started beating you. I just started understanding what was going on. As I mentioned previously on this very episode, I'm really big into strategy games and games like that and RTS games. I played a lot of Age of Empires 2 growing up, a pirated copy. That is still, I think I still have the files for to this day. I have the disc now though. I'm legal. And I was just oh, these systems, the way they work, are so simple but so open to strategy, and it was so fun just demolishing you every time. And then you didn't want to play with me anymore because I won everything.
Well, I expected it because you are just naturally really good at RTS games, and I went into Pikmin completely blind.
No, you didn't.
And
no, you didn't.
Okay, there was the
Luigi's Mansion.
The video in Luigi's Mansion.
Dude, I guess that didn't affect you as much as it affected me. That video was fascinating. I would watch it all the time. Just what is this stupid, weird-looking, boring baby game? That's what I thought it was. But I kept watching the trailer in Luigi's Mansion because it was just so weird-looking.
Yeah, and the music was to me was unsettling. The creatures were it was scary. The Pikmin were freaky looking. I mean, I was what 7 or whatever.
I was younger than that. I was probably 7.
And it looked so unappealing. And I will really make fun of Olimar in Smash Bros and stuff, and the Pikmin. But I actually played it on a whim one day. And oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely incredible game. Incredible games. All of them are really good. Okay, hey, Pikmin sucks. But all of them are really good.
I secretly like that one.
Oh, just got absolutely hooked. Pikmin 2 might be one of my top 5 GameCube games of all time, which is saying a lot as a GameCube lover. And yeah, I mean, I know I tried to avoid series on this podcast that either of us have played, but I figured that Pikmin is just such a it's simple. And if you have any questions about anything,
what's a Progg?
So Proggs are kind of they're really annoying guys. They little. I mean, you can search them and get a better visualization.
Well, that's not fun then if I can't ask you and get an answer. If you're just gonna be well, just look it up.
I mean, you can look it up. You can look at the picture of it, but still not really know what it does.
Yeah, that's why I would want you to tell me.
But yeah, no, they're little frog guys, and I'm not a Pikmin master. There's some things that I don't know because all these I have read the Picklepedia sometimes in the games Olimar writes notes and stuff, but otherwise I just skim past. I only played all the games once. But yeah, the Smoky Progg. Oh yeah, they're stupid hard bosses. Hey everybody, editing Micah here. So Smoky Progg is a boss in Pikmin 1 that essentially goes after your main base and can kill any Pikmin, whether it's plugged or unplugged, and it's instant death essentially. It is a very hard boss. I don't know why I didn't explain it here in this recording session because I don't remember fighting it at all. I don't even remember this boss being in the game, but I know I had to have because I 100%ed it. I got all the ship parts and everything. So I would think it was getting the Smoky Progg confused with a Wally Hop for some reason, even though it doesn't look identical at all. I don't know why I was like that, and I apologize to all Pikmin fans for this misconception. Yeah, they're pretty freaky looking. But yeah, so it is pretty short. So that's why I was fine with long presses. I do have a backup
a
backup smaller fan fiction in case of this goes.
Well, we definitely won't need it because we're already at 25 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Well, in that case, Jason, are you ready?
Boom. Never mind. I couldn't say it. My mouth stopped working. Apparently, I'm not ready, but let's go.
Yeah, if you need to stop and ask like a question, then
I'm just gonna say, looking at this, I'll be all the dialogue because it's probably 1 minute of total dialogue in this whole thing.
Oh, before we start, I do want to say, all the Pikmin fanfiction authors, thank you so much. You're actually doing work. Unlike the other stupid franchises that I've been looking at that should have freaking like gold mine fanfictions. No, absolutely not. I spent 10 minutes looking in the Pikmin section on fanfiction.net. It's the most I've
really?
saved like a dozen of them. There are so many amazing fanfictions. So thank you very much.
I guess I should start playing Pikmin so we can get in there.
I think you should too. Anyway, I had to get that out of the way. Here is Progg by Austin.Baker888. Olimar was starting to get the hang of this now. He was making good progress. He was recovering at least 2 parts of his ship a day. If this continued, he would be off this planet in a week. The sun seemed to shine a little brighter on the distant planet today. He even started whistling a gleeful tune. To his surprise and amusement, the Pikmin started to copy him and whistle along. What wonderfully strange creatures. He was following the Pikmin in his Ionium Jet to number 2 back to the ship where he passed the landmass where that particular egg was sitting. The egg was gone. It was just gone. Nothing was present to confirm it even existed in the first place. Olimar looked around and saw nothing that wasn't there before. He felt a chill down his spine.
What does Olimar say? If it has, I would see the broken shell, right? Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
He told himself. He couldn't shake a cold feeling of dread. He rounded the bend after his Pikmin and froze. Something big was lurching around the landing site. It had no shape or form. His eyes had a hard time focusing on it. Its quote-unquote skin kept moving, like a living shadow. A foot of an onion was going right through its quote-unquote body. It slowly turned and 2 gleaming blue eyes fixed themselves on Olimar. He caught the last remains of a Pikmin's spirit drifting away. As a kid, Olimar had been told stories about a monster called the Progg that would hide under children's beds, waiting for them to fall asleep before eating them. Though not quite the same as the monster in Olimar's stories, the 2 eerie, blood-curdling, icy blue eyes was straight out of a nightmare.
No,
he whispered. He realized that he had sent almost 30 Pikmin back to the Onion with the spoils of war throughout the day. Were they all dead? He saw no Pikmin anywhere near the landing site. The Pikmin carrying the Ionium jet were still making their way towards the ship when the thing started to move towards them. Snapping out of his funk, realizing the awful danger, Olimar sprinted forward, feverishly whistling for the Pikmin. He managed to call them to his side just as the thing swept over the jet.
No!
He yelled. He hoped it wasn't damaged. Gritting his teeth, he launched 3 yellow Pikmin at the monster to find a weak point. They melted into the creature's hide on contact without a sound. 3 little blue spirits drifted heavenward. Olimar's heart hit the floor. What happened? Did they disintegrate? His whole body was covered in that horrible moving shadow. He couldn't think of anything to do. Was there any weak points to this thing? Despair settled in at the image of his hulking nightmare moving even closer. Get the Pikmin to safety, he thought. He had too many to lose out in the open.
Come on!
He yelled and whistled for his Pikmin to follow him around the Progg toward the landing site. The Progg was relatively slow, and that was what he was counting on. The Pikmin obeyed and followed him as close behind Olimar as possible. The lead Pikmin were falling behind, though.
Come on!
Olimar thought again, desperation setting in. A couple of feet later, he reached the landing site. He screeched to a halt under the blue onion and turned to order all of the blue to pile in. As he did, he saw the Progg's hulking body no more than a foot away. Fear stabbed in his heart. How did it get here so quickly? Was it faster than it looked?
Home!
He ordered his Pikmin, voice cracking, hoping they would understand it, but knowing they wouldn't. Without looking back to see if the blue eyes were okay, he rushed to the yellow onion to order those Pikmin home. He turned around. The Progg was already at the blue onion. Dozens of delicate blue spears drifted to the heavens. Their sordid screams were almost in unison. Olimar would never forget that. Guilt, anger, shame, deep sadness. All these emotions accosted to his... Accost?
Sure.
To accost his soul in rapid succession. But there was no time to grieve. He hesitated. Then rushed to grab the two yellow leaf Pikmin, lagging behind, and gently threw them into the top of the yellow onion, hoping that they would make it. He then bolted to the red onion and ordered the remaining Pikmin into it. He turned and saw the blue onion empty of Pikmin. He prayed that some have made it. The Progg lingered a bit, probably looking for more Pikmin, but had now moved on to the yellow onion.
Faster!
Olimar screamed through tears at his Pikmin, but they could hear him. His ears rang from the sound inside his helmet. They didn't climb faster. The Progg easily covered the distance to the onion and, quote-unquote, ate several more Pikmin before the rest escaped. Luckily, this gave the red Pikmin, of which there weren't many anyway, to escape safely, but Olimar felt no peace. The Progg was moving on to the red onion, and Olimar ran. He ran up the ridge and a good distance away and didn't look back until he was safe. It didn't matter. The Progg didn't seem to be interested in him. It instead moved towards the ship.
No, please, please!
I prayed.
The ship will be okay.
He repeated. Oh. Sorry. My bad.
Okay, I'm starting from the top. The ship will be okay. The ship will be okay.
He repeated to himself. He didn't dare approach after seeing what that thing did to his Pikmin in an instant. If his suit burst even a little, it would be game over for him. The Progg, quote-unquote, sniffed around the ship, but it didn't seem to damage it. It was terrifying to look at. Olimar began to worry. It would be sundown soon, and he would not let himself be trapped on the surface again. He hung his head in his hands.
How many did I lose?
He sobbed. All those souls gone in an instant. How could he have been so careless? The Progg was still examining the landing site. 2 minutes passed. Olimar didn't dare approach it, not when it was so close to the dolphin. 5 minutes passed. Olimar fidgeted. He still had time to wait for the Progg to leave, but it looked as if it never would. 8 minutes passed. The Progg seemed to slow down and started to wander a little. The sun was down. Olimar figured it was now or never to make a break for it. After a moment's hesitation, he bolted to the ship as fast as he could. The Progg turned slowly and looked at him straight through to the soul. Olimar inwardly screamed and dove through the cockpit into the dolphin, starting to lift off as fast as he could. He chanced a glance out the window and saw that the Progg had not moved but had centered, staring straight in at the dolphin. Olimar gulped as the main rockets fired and the familiar pull of gravity tugged at him as he launched into space. The onions obediently followed suit. They seemed fine. Olimar breathed a small sigh of relief. It was over. Olimar took off his helmet and put his head in his hands. What was he going to do? Would he ever be able to get back to the distant spring? How many? He choked. How many Pikmin died today? One thing was clear. He realized that he had a lot to learn about this planet.
Yay!
And that was Progg by Austin.Baker888.
How was this representative of the Pikmin 1 experience?
Confusing, I will say. They definitely took a lot of creative liberties because from my...
Wait, you mean the games aren't in first person?
Well, from my understanding, the Progg, or I guess any creature, can't really do anything to your ship. Like, that's like your safe zone, is your ship and your onions. Like, okay, like, the creatures can, like, go, like, Like, I mean, if you're bringing an item to your ship, like, they can attack your Pikmin while you're going there. But that general area, I don't think enemies can get to you. Unless if the Progg is, like, a... yeah, I don't think it can do that.
Well, it obviously can, because this is a true story.
It's a true story. which is like, I think it's really cool to make a fan fiction off of like a true like
I've never
experience.
ever had this idea, and it's now my new favorite thing.
Because like I freaking played like Grand Theft Auto and like 4, and dude, the craziest things happen.
Yeah, like writing a fan fiction from the perspective of the characters as if the game world was real, and like, you know, just anything that happens in those games would be like a very interesting fan fiction. Yeah,
and but then like back in the day, like you couldn't like record it, you couldn't like screen cap it or anything. Like
you just had to talk to people on the playground or
and
whatever.
And they just chose to if they wanted to believe you or not. So it's like so cool, I think, to do something like this. But yeah, like a lot of things were relatable, like just constantly thinking like, oh shoot, like if one Pikmin dies, like through like experimenting with like a new enemy, is just like, oh, it's dead. Okay, well that's one down. Like now what? Like they captured like the panic that you just get if you encounter an enemy that you just don't know how to beat.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. And then like sometimes you just don't know how many Pikmin died. And like in that moment, you have to find out at the end of the day, and it's just like gathering Pikmin. And I maybe I was just bad at it before because Pikmin 1 was my first game, but gathering them takes a lot more effort than the other games. Like, dude, I was rolling in Pikmin 2. Like, I was like super efficient at it. But like Pikmin 1, at the end of the game, I had around 100 of each, which is like not a lot because like you can only have 100 at a time. So but I was able to beat the Emperor Bulbrax, I think they're called. I know the bull boars are like the regular ones, but I think there's the Emperor Bulbrax.
That's your profile picture. In my phone is a bull boar.
Ooh, I think a dad should be the Emperor Bulbrax. That'd be really funny. But yeah, actually pretty good. Really well written. Pretty intense. I liked it. So yeah, I do have another fan fiction for you. If you
do you think we need it? We're at 38 minutes.
38 minutes. Yeah, it's like it's not even 500 words.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's throw it in.
I have so many of those. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Send me the fan fiction.
Oh, so guess who just found out they haven't been back at recording?
Oh no! Don't worry, my computer's laptop is getting your voice for sure.
Okay, good. I knew I always just forget something. I sent it. It is sent.
I don't believe you because it's not here.
Well, so how about you do a thing called refreshing?
Yeah, you don't need to do that because it's here. Wait, what the heck? The evil Pikmin's torture list. One Pikmin has had it with Olimar, so he writes a list to decide how to kill Olimar. Oh, sorry. This is by Pikmaniac. It's rated T. Ooh, it's edgy.
Ooh, yeah.
421 words, even though it's 2 chapters. 12 reviews, 4 favorites. April 13th, 2006.
Cool. This
is only the first 2 games,
This is
right?
Published on May 9th, 2005.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Published in 2005.
No, this is a year after the second one came out. This is by Pikmaniac.
the first chapter is called Default Chapter.
All right. Any thoughts?
No.
All right. This is Evil Pikmin's Torture List by Pikmaniac. So this is just going to be a list of things that This is just a list.
That's what the description said. Yes.
So just letting the audience,
because they heard the description, so you don't really need to do that. So, but right. yes, go ahead.
So the list of torture: stretch Olimar into funny shapes.
I like that.
Buy underwear for Olimar that has duckies on it. That's a pretty good one. Run Olimar over with a monster truck. Shoot Olimar in the head.
Because that's torture. Killing him instantly is torture.
Make Olimar eat lima beans. Oh yeah, sorry. Trap Olimar in a maze.
I know you're excited about the lima beans.
Yeah, I am excited about the lima beans. Make Olimar eat lima beans. Dare him to take the helmet off.
Just dare him. You don't actually do it.
I dare you to kill yourself right now.
Dude, I dare you. Double dog dare you.
Keep repeating to Olimar.
It's the swear word.
It's a swear word.
But
it's censored.
Dashes after it.
Give Olimar water over and over so he has to go pee. Shoot arrows at Olimar. Give Olimar a day off. ... No, you idiot. Shove a bomb up his ass. Throw him at an electric gate. Beat him with a stick. Put a hole in his space helmet and tell him to go swimming in a lake of water. And finally, I haven't thought about it yet. I got these evil plans, but I can't think of something else. I'm a failure. Shit.
That's the end of chapter 1, Michael. What do you think of chapter 1?
Pretty okay list, I gotta say. Not really.
Some of it isn't even torture.
Some of it is torture. I mean,
lima beans.
Yeah, lima beans. But I mean, okay, so I wouldn't see how buying underwear would be torture.
Because there's duckies on it, so it's embarrassing.
How? I guess you could stretch Olimar. You can stretch him. I mean, he's got that like squash and stretch animation, especially when you like punch enemies, which nobody does.
I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna play the whole game.
I mean, I guess repeating "fu" to Olimar would be kind of annoying, but I wouldn't call it torture.
Too much into this.
I am reading too much into it. This is the evil Pikmin torture list. Chapter 2. The Evil Pikmin Torture List, Part 2. Thank you all for writing about my evil stories list thingy. Story. I am sorry I haven't written new stories in like ... a bazillion months. Ahem. But I have been busy doing activities that were fun. So here's part 2 of the Evil Pikmin Torture List. Well. My evil list have finally been upgraded to some brand new evil plots and plans to kill Olimar. Muhahahahaha. And here are some new things I came up with. Take a look. First off, I need to sabotage the ship so he can't get off this planet. Then, the lot of us lead him to an underground lair where we have a load of our enemies, such as Bulborbs, and other enemies all buried underground to pop up when they hear him say, "Where am I?" And then there is a big fight between Olimar and the enemies. Olimar gets ripped to shreds and... Huh? I see what you're up to, Little Red. All of a sudden, Olimar and the little craze of Fruit Loop Pikmin fight until the evil Pikmin gets thrown into a Bulborb's mouth and dies. And so on that day, Olimar makes sure each and every Pikmin was treated fairly, never unfairly again, to ensure they never would rise again against him ever again. But what happened to the evil Pikmin, you ask? Well, he may have landed in a Bulborb's mouth, but that one Bulborb was the brother of the evil Pikmin dressed up in a Bulborb costume. Now the brothers plan and scheme to get rid of Olimar.
No, they don't.
And that's the Evil Pikmin Torture List by a Pikmaniac.
That one was confusing.
Author has written 4 stories of Pikmin.
The top comment, the top review is "It just shit." That's 3 words.
Come on, that's being too hard.
Funny, and are you going to make another chapter? That's trippily awesome.
Okay, wait. I gotta do some research. I gotta do some research real quick.
This really sucked. Sucked in all caps. That's good by Garfield fan. Does Garfield fan have? They're not Garfield fanfictions. Final Fantasy Vampire Chronicles 2, SSVCD, and the 4 links in the Skeleton Army. Garfield fan, you need to do a lot more with a name like that. Sonic Yugi Shadow. These names are so funny.
Okay.
Oh my god, lima beans. Snicker, nice one. Had to be made one of these days.
All right. So 25 Ways to Kill Yoshi was published on March 11th, 2011. So this person was like, man, he was like a solid
very evil list.
Very
evil person.
Very evil. Because but when 25 Ways to Kill Yoshi came out, I mean that's when everyone was doing the torture, the Mario characters torture, the Nintendo characters, that became the trend. So this person was doing it before the trend even started. What
a trailblazer.
Absolutely. So I do have to give Pikmaniac credit for that. Other than that, yeah, that was just one of the little ones that there are so many good little ones that I just need to make into a whole episode one day.
Oh, the link to his DeviantArt doesn't work anymore.
Oh, another one lost.
Pour one out for Pikmaniac DeviantArt.
But that's okay because there are so many more fanfictions still left to discover, treasure. Not like their video game company treasure, but actual treasure. And
like an Alvin and the Chipmunks 3.
Yeah, which we will talk about in our next episode, where Jason, does he continue Sonic Riders many years later? I mean, last episode was
pretty.
It was pretty long. I'm still editing it. It is a pain to edit, but it will be done soon. That'll be it for this episode, though. My brain doesn't work today, so
go subscribe, comment, review, follow, share. Is there another thing you can do with the podcast?
I don't think so.
Download.
Yeah,
downloading actually shows up as numbers. Not that it matters.
I didn't know that.
If you, who did I hear that from? I heard it from another. A fellow podcaster.
Yes.
We hang out. Anyway, goodbye.
Bye.